Hello students, myself JVN Dr. Anand Pimpre. Today we are going to learn about the Nabi-Nala Rogas. So, Nabi-Nala Rogas means the disorders of the umbilical cord, or there is also explanation of improper cutting of the umbilical cord at the time of birth and complications of the improper umbilical cord cutting. So coming to the topic, so there are two types, so that's what I have talked about. So due to improper cutting of the umbilical cord, and there are other disorders which are involving the umbilicus. So coming to this, there is shloka about asamyak kalpanehi nadya ayam vyayam uttundita pindalika vinamika vijrumbika badebhyo bhayam. So because of the improper process of ligature or improper cutting or improper aftercare, if there can be certain conditions which are like ayama, vyayama, uttundita, pindalika, vinamika, vijrumbika. So these certain complications can arise from the improper cutting of the umbilical cord. So how can we understand the ayama, where because of improper cutting of umbilical cord, if there is elongation of the umbilicus, so that will lead to the vata vikruti, and which will lead to the elongation of the umbilicus, as we can see in the picture. So vyayama, we can relate the vyayama with the large umbilicus. So explanation is vyayama vistara. Vistara means large. So large umbilicus, we may compare this with the umbilical hernia also. Next is the uttundita, where features of the both ayama and vyayama can be seen. So it may be a little bigger form of umbilical hernia. And the pindalika is the explanation given as the umbilicus becomes circular herniation. Next is the vinamika, where the central depression is present at the umbilicus. And vijrumbika, a fluctuating or pulsating swelling is present at the umbilicus. So after these were the improper cutting of umbilical cord. So asamyaka nabinal kartanjanya vyadhis. So coming to the next, nabi rogas, nabi paka. First is a nabi paka. So name explains that when there is a foul smelling discharge from the nabi, it is termed as the nabi paka. So associated complaints will be pain at the nabi, inflammation at the nabi, and swelling of the nabi. So this condition we can correlate with the modern condition called as omphalitis. So where neonatal umbilical infections are rare in the developed countries, reflecting good neonatal care and asepsis. So this line explains that wherever there are good aseptic conditions present around the birth or delivery, there are very less chances of neonatal umbilical infections. So that's why in developed countries the incidence is quite less, but where in the developing countries like India, the incidence is more. So which are these organisms causing the omphalitis? These are the Staphylococcus and Streptococcus species, as well as gram-negative and polymicrobial infections are predominating the omphalitis. So what are the clinical features of omphalitis? Umbilical infections may present as a purulent umbilical discharge or peri-umbilical cellulitis, and the treatment for this is it should be treated aggressively with parenteral antibiotics. This often is sufficient treatment. So which antibiotics can be used? Ampicillin, gentamicin can be used definitely as the first line of treatment, and if it does not relieve the symptom, then we can go for the piperacillin tazobactam with the second line of treatment. And these are the pictorial presentations of the omphalitis, where we can clearly see the pus or discharge from the umbilicus, and which may lead to the sepsis. This condition may lead also to the neonatal sepsis, septicemia, where the infection reaches the bloodstream, because at the umbilicus there was umbilical cord attached previously, and there were umbilical vein and artery. So even though they have collapsed or they are about to collapse, that may lead to the easy transmission to the bloodstream from the umbilicus. So next condition is umbilical granuloma. So an umbilical granuloma is a small nodule of tissue measuring up to 1 centimeter, and it may become apparent following the separation of the umbilical cord. So what are the clinical features? The surface of an umbilical granuloma may be smooth or irregular and is often pedunculated. So treatment for the umbilical granuloma is very simple. We can treat this umbilical granuloma in OPD basis also. So small granulomas may be treated adequately with application of topical silver nitrate, and larger granulomas or those refractory to silver nitrate may require the surgical resection, and even the surgical resection is a minor procedure. So these are the pictures of umbilical granuloma.